What the fuck is happening? What is this?
Is a
Ian Jomha, aka iDubbbz, announces he's being sued by Ethan Klein for defamation. Ethan is a monster, and anyone that doesn't see how he's destroying speech online will look back at this with disgust. What is this?
Official. I am being sued by Ethan Klein in the courts of Calgary, Alberta, for defamation. I do plan on fighting against this.
Bro's opening new fronts like he's Israel? No, literally. What the fuck? I mean, is Ethan Klein the most spiritually Israeli podcaster out there? Like, actually? He's doing NSEG. He's just opening up new fronts for no reason. Why Alberta? Probably stronger likelihood of winning a defamation suit as opposed to America, where there's a lot more, there's a lot stronger rules around it. Ian lives in Edmonton. Did you say America deserves 9/11? You fucking terrorist. I lost my brother in Iraq. You fucking Diddy Piker. What? What the fuck? Man who's been in here for months. Can you do only political discourse and don't include Islamic doctrination? No, I can't. I have to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to keep doing Islamic indoctrination chatter. Sorry. It's time for the daily saying of the Shahada. Sorry about your brother. But if I were you, I wouldn't be, constantly accusing Muslims of being terrorists, Kind of feels like that mentality is what justified the failed global war on terror, which led to your brother dying. So I feel like you're perpetuating that same exact cycle of hatred that will then cause others to go and die overseas. But at least this time they'll be doing it for a higher purpose, maybe to, preserve the interests of the most moral nation state of all, the nation state of Israel. Em Israel Chai, Em Israel Chai, Em Israel Chai. Anyway. Have you gotten your daily America Deserve 9/11 yet? No, I haven't.
But for now, it is in the hands of the courts and our attorneys. I will say that it worries me what it means for the commentary community and especially the Canadian commentary community. But this is about all I can say, at least for now. I'm sorry that the stream is so short. I wish I could give you a lot more grease, but I will resume the regularly scheduled content.
I think it's pretty crazy that if you're like legitimately a mentally disturbed person and you just like lucked in to unfathomable amounts of money, you can just consistently be a demon and just sue people and try to bury them in fucking costly litigation over and over again. And especially if you like, especially if you're capable of reaching an audience that's like constantly demanding and rewarding you for bullying other people through this sort of frivolous litigation, then you can kind of keep it going. I mean, maybe your audience shrinks over time, but you can just like keep it going for as long as you have money. I find it very strange that there is no repercussions against this sort of thing. What is this? Ethan Klein is such a rat fuck coward. Now he's suing iDubbbz and his wife. He's made an entire career out of talking shit about people, and now he can't stop suing everyone who talks back. I'm sure the courts will love seeing clips of Ethan saying he will never stop harassing them. The sad part is, Destiny, omni-liberal sex pest, is the only one who said H3 is likely a pedophile who was molested his own children, so Ethan decides to sue iDubbbz instead. He loves to go after people who he assumes don't have money to fight back. Yeah, that one is actually really weird. Like, this one is like such a strange case because, like, what's the defamation? Like, iDubbbz didn't do the defamation. A whole ass third party, a separate person did, but you can't fucking go after them because you're afraid. So you're just choosing to go after the person who put the statement on screen. Is that what it is? He's suing Ian for showing this message on stream. Yeah, I don't think that is going to hold in a court of law. Like, I don't think you can do that. What's the I don't think that's even I don't think there's even is there even a precedent for it? Like what could you possibly do in that situation? I mean, if someone else is defaming you and if someone else has defamed me and another person is like using that for commentary purposes, is that defamation? Maybe in Canada? I mean, I don't know how it works in Canada. I mean, but the point here is not to win this case anyway. The point here is to fucking make them suffer. Yeah. The point here is to make them spend a shit ton of money in defense. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this seems like it's an exceptionally silly defamation suit. Like it's not even like I don't know how any judge looks at this and goes, "Wow, this seems pretty egregious," and you know, we're gonna take this to court. Like, imagine going through fucking law school, passing the bar, like maybe becoming a prosecutor, spending your whole career reading, teaching law, maybe becoming a judge, and then you're fucking facing this particular defamation suit. You're like, I've been a judge for 30 years, and now I have to sit here and look at this dumb bullshit. They got to do like a Interpol style full court ban for Ethan Klein. They got to make it so that it's illegal for him to ever sue anybody. They're going to have his face up in courts all around the world. Like, they're going to be like, do not take any lawsuits from this man. And when people say, oh, his lawyer is like taking him for a ride, like, I think he's on the journey together. Like, I don't think his West Bank lawyer is the one that's like taking him on a ride. I think his West Bank lawyer is just like silly enough to take whatever fucking case that Ethan wants to pursue. And sure, I'm sure he's being rewarded handsomely for it. But like, I'm fairly certain that Ethan is aware of what he's doing. There's a term for it. It's called vexatious litigator. I know, but it's somewhat difficult to become a vexatious litigator, no? A vexatious litigant is an individual who abuses the judicial system. Like, what are the criteria? The 5 and 7 rule. In many states like California, a person is deemed vexatious if they file at least 5 meritless, self-represented lawsuits in a 7-year period. Oh my God. How many has he done? Well, this is in Alberta, so it doesn't even count. How many has he done so far? So we just gotta keep punishing him in the court of law. So in a matter of 7 years. So then after that, it's over. Wait, you have to be self-represented? Like, oh. Yeah, this system is so cooked. Relitigating lost claims, attempting to sue the same person over the facts and issues have already been definitively ruled on by a court, repeatedly filing unnecessary motions, dragging out discovery, or using legal processes solely to cause delays or rack up legal fees for the opposition party. I mean, he has done that. Hasn't he? Ethan literally said a while back that he'd be looking at suing Ian in Canada instead of California because he said he was almost positive it wouldn't hold up in California courts due to our slap laws, so he already gave the game away. You would know better than anyone. Does he really have that much money to keep doing this shit? I have no fucking idea, bro. How am I supposed to know that? I guess the only retaliation in this circumstance could be potentially against his lawyer if he's like participating in these frivolous lawsuits over and over again. I guess you could complain to the bar or something. But that's it. Not really anything you can do. It's America. If you have money and you're fucking crazy enough, you can literally consistently bully people. What is this? Take my breath away, baby. My God, moan in my ear like that. Talk dirty to me. Be my Twitter dom. Okay, no thanks, chatter.
On Thursday, again, I'm sorry it's so short, but we will be back. And I appreciate you being here for this important announcement. Have a good day, everyone.
They're convinced Ian went broke. Maybe he did. I don't know. But it was under the impression he rode that early YouTube money to chill life filming squirrels. I hope he has enough to go after Ethan's dumb ass. I mean, what's exceptional about this is the fact that the other person that made the defamatory claims is and then doubled down on them is not being sued at all by the victim. We're back outside the garden. We have approved ticketed MSG watch party for Game 4. As soon as we prepare to watch together, let me be clear, this is a historic, joyful moment of our city. We will not allow it to be disrupted by violence. Be safe, take care. Celebrate responsibly. Nixon 5. Mayor's out front for the game. In my opinion, you should go over Ethan's Zionism again sometime for a video. His audience still think he's pro-Palestine. Brother, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think we can salvage his audience. Okay? I think if at this point, after numerous frivolous lawsuits against pro-Palestinian content creators, after suing fucking Noah Samson, specifically for his piece, his opinion piece, on the service that Ethan Klein has provided in defense of Israel's crimes, and he considers that to be defamation. I mean, it's just... I don't even know what kind of audience he has left. I suspect that it's just a fucking weird assortment of like random reactionary toadies all over the internet that congregate and basically use Ethan like a lol cow, right? At this point, it's got to be that, right? I mean, maybe that and like some old head Teddy Fresh lovers, like 37-year-old HR ladies that still think, oh, he's messy. That's why I like him. That's what I envision his audience to look like. That's the demographic makeup. It's just like weird fucking 4chan groypers and Kiwi farm enjoyers that are like, yes, pursue our base desires against these people that have wronged me personally by being a hijabi woman online or pissing me off because they were a woman. Many of them just because they're women, but then also iDubbbz because he actually changed his mind on saying the N-word, and I can't stand that. He grew up, and it reminds me constantly that I never did, and I hate that. How dare he lord over me like this? Kill them. Destroy their lives. That kind of people. Was shocking to me. Kiwi farmers hate him because he's Jewish? Nah, but the thing is, you forget, it's like the Nick Fuentes equation, right? Nick Fuentes hates Jews, but he hates me more than he hates Jews. And his fan base is the same. I think Nick Fuentes hates Jews more than he hates Israel. And I certainly think he hates, people like myself more than he hates Jews. Straight up.